Internal cultural differences among blacks have long been extreme, ranging from such things as urbanization, education, and regional distribution, to rates of crime, economic achievement, and general acculturation to the norms of the surrounding society. Historically, the most fundamental difference for many generations was between those blacks who were slaves and those who were free. They differed not only in their legal status, but also in their regional distribution, their degree of urbanization, and even biologically. There were free blacks as far back as the 17th century. In fact, there were free blacks before there were slaves in America. The first Africans brought in captivity to colonial Virginia in 1619 became indentured servants, like the white indentured servants who were common in colonial America. Only later, with the mass importation of Africans, did this change. The first law in America recognizing perpetual slavery appeared in 1661 in Virginia. The small class of free blacks in colonial America had fewer restrictions than other free blacks would have in the 19th century, and many of them and their descendants made use of their opportunities. There was a black writer named Gustavus Vassa, whose book was popular enough to go through 8 editions at a time when the vast majority of blacks were still illiterate slaves in the South. Benjamin Banneker was a publisher of almanacs and was also one of those who designed the layout of the city of Washington. Again, long before most blacks were either free or able to read and write. There were not just isolated individual blacks who were culturally more advanced than other blacks, but whole classes of blacks who had achieved cultural levels that most blacks would not achieve until many generations later. The size of the free black population increased after the United States came into existence as an independent nation, as the ideology of freedom associated with the American Revolution led most northern states to abolish slavery, and even in the South, enough white slave owners freed their slaves to cause the free black population there to nearly double and then redouble between 1790 and 1810. Both the regional distribution and the degree of urbanization of free and enslaved blacks differed greatly. After the invention of the cotton gin in 1793, the cotton plantations of the Deep South began to draw slaves away from upper South states like Virginia and North Carolina toward more southerly states like Mississippi and Alabama, sometimes as individuals sold down the river and often as part of whole plantations that relocated. Thus, the geographic center of the black population moved steadily southwestward at an average of about 50 miles per decade. Meanwhile, the free persons of color were moving in the directly opposite direction. While more than 90% of the antebellum black population lived in the South, the free persons of color were evenly divided between the states of the North and South, and
talking
within the
about
South,
politics
tended
coming
to
from a
lean
view
to the
of
South and
the streets,
gravitate
you know what
toward
I'm saying,
that
dog?
region's
We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood, the hood view, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
2, 3, 4, 5. We live. Welcome to Hoodviewpolitics, where we go into a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view. I'm Rabbit Jones.
I'm Tony, the number one soul brother. Welcome to our Wednesday night midweek mix on Hoodview Politics.
If you're new here, you don't know what to expect. Well, if you've been here before, you know what's going on here. We chasing magazine coons. Puerto Ricans too. We're not gonna forget about you. You know what I'm saying? Now, never too late for the black debate. Black and proud, baby. What's going on with
Oh, it's a brand new year. And it's starting off with the same old dumb shit. But I just can't believe it. Motherfucker on New Year's Day, I'm jumping in this truck and mow down 15 people, last I heard. but they found a bunch of pipe bombs around this area too. So it seems to be a coordinated attack on New Year's Day on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. And that's how we're going to start our year.
But it says an act of terrorism.
Yep.
42-year-old Texas man, an Army veteran, is identified the suspect as him. FBI said the suspect, who was killed in the firefight with officers, had an ISIS flag. Oh my God. In the vehicle at the time of the attack. The FBI also said is investigating potential associates to the terrorist organization.
Yeah, them the ones left pipe bombs laying around. Found quite a few of them too. But this dude, he drove around a police barrier. It wasn't even a police barrier, a police car acting as a barrier. Mowed down, he killed at least 15, and there's many, many more injured. And this shit don't make no sense.
No, it don't. Multiple officials.
But he's a U.S. citizen.
Multiple
No matter what Trump told you.
Multiple officials said the suspect made a series of video recordings before Wednesday attack, where he said he joined ISIS. The attack in the popular French Quarter happened less than a mile where the Sugar Bowl was hosted Wednesday, postponed 24 hours. Reason the CEO said.
Yeah, they had to postpone the Sugar Bowl one day. But Bourbon Street, you know anything about New Orleans, Bourbon Street. That's what's happening. That's where everything happened. But dude drove around a police car, mowed down a whole lot of people, then got out with an assault style rifle and started shooting at the police. And the police shot him dead.
Now he was in a pickup truck. Pickup truck rammed into the crowd. See, the only thing I like about this shit right here is when you started off with the ISIS thing. Like when a Democrat is in power, it's always immigrant or Mexican immigrant or something. But when Republicans about to be in power, it's all about ISIS.
Well,
so the first thing they're gonna do now is have mass hysteria for the next 6 months about ISIS.
Well, I mean, the dude did do it with a fucking ISIS flag on his truck. I mean, somehow he got indoctrinated. I mean, he's an American citizen, born in Texas. He was born in Texas. He served in the U.S. Army. So somewhere along the line, he got to thinking the other way. And I guess he wanted to join. He joined ISIS, or he was trying to join. And him and whoever was with him, guess, they took ISIS tactics and using the tactics that ISIS, basically the playbook that ISIS gives to their lone wolf, as they call them, lone wolf terrorist offenders or whatever the fuck you want to call them.
So, okay, first of all, since 9/11, there's been a mass hysteria about this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, but what happened though after 9/11? After hysteria, what happened? What they do?
You lost your privacy rights. You got a right. That's what they did. Big Brother started looking, but
we went into Iraq.
9/11, yeah, but
they went into Iraq because you were scared of Muslims. Trump come in. The first thing he want to do is ban Muslims. which is still talking to the fear of that.
Well, this is what he gonna use it for because, dude, what's his name? Damn, I forgot his first name. I know his last name is Dan Jabbar. So he already came out and tried to say, oh look what's coming in the country. They let these people in the country now. They done did this and did that, which got shut down for because he's wrong. He's just wrong. Dude born here, from here, served in our military and every damn thing. So he's basically American. So they're gonna do what they always do. They get in campaign mode. Even out there today, the motherfucking was it the governor or somebody? I think it was the governor. He immediately attacked the media. How the fuck you gonna attack the media? Nobody knew this shit was coming. So, like I keep saying, they always in campaign mode. So no matter what the fuck, if somebody clip and fall off the curb and break a hip, you know, they gonna tie to whatever they want to tie it to. So because they always in campaign mode. So you knew it was coming, and now basically they're gonna look in the dude whole life with a fine-tooth comb, and they gonna whatever they find, you know that Trump and his people is gonna turn it around to use it for whatever argument they want to make. Now, his name is Dan Jabbar, and he got a Arabic Muslim or whatever you want to call it name. That be cause for him to try to ramp up his Muslim ban again. He already said he was gonna put it back in effect. Now, that'll be his reasoning. But better go start banning Muslims from Texas then. Because that's where the fuck he's from.
Now, the councilman said it was two officers injured.
Yeah.
I guess they were shot or hit with the car or some shit, but they all right. So 2 officers was injured in the whole thing. They ain't dead or nothing, so they good. And
Yeah, they gonna make it.
and it got to the point where this type of stuff is like it ain't nothing new. But me personally, it's like 3-4 million people on Earth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, not on Earth, my bad, in America. And not to expect somebody ain't got no sense. You know what I'm saying?
A whole lot of motherfuckers ain't got no sense.
That's not realistic, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then just because they got the flag, what does that fucking mean? That shit is irrelevant. You could have went and got a KKK flag. They wouldn't even give a fuck then.
Yeah.
It's just irrelevant, though.
Man, this tied to usually tied to his, his ideology, what he thinking, what he feeling, or lead them back to finding whoever with him, behind him, supporting him, or whatever the fuck. So for him to go up in there flying the motherfucking ISIS flag, that's already. Okay, that tracks him back to ISIS already. So at the very least, he an ISIS sympathizer. At the very least. And they'll take it from there.
You don't be hearing that, yeah. You don't be hearing none of those tapping or nothing.
Oh, like this chair.
You don't be
like
never
that.
hearing that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, soon we're gonna be on Spotify too.
Oh.
We ain't be able to do all that and shit and all that shit. But look, I don't think this shit, when Trump come in, it's gonna be different. But right now, it's just something that's gonna die down, to be honest with you. But these congressmen and the joint and senators and that joint crazy as fuck. So they probably bring it all back up like it's happened yesterday or some shit. And then, but they're gonna be so they can put this all up into the whole what they're gonna be doing any fucking way is the mass deportations.
Yeah.
They're gonna be too busy with that any fucking way. They ain't gonna be able to stop and say, hey, be scared of ISIS too. You got shit to do, bro. You told all these motherfuckers that voted for you that you about to take 20 million motherfuckers out of here. That's what you need to be doing. If he take a time out to say, hey, ISIS too, He's not even that type of person that can do two things at once. So that's not even gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So in the bottom line of that, he gonna stick with the front one plan. Everything else is gonna be culture wars. One thing he's gonna do is do the mass deportations and fake it, make it look as much as a mass deportation as he can. Switch it back to the motherfucking culture wars where we talking about transgenders and bathrooms and dumb shit like that. That's where he gonna spin it to. That's where it's going from here.
But this is easy for him to tie to whatever the fuck he want to tie to it now. All the fuck he gotta say is, okay, the dude was they'll say he a traitor, he joined ISIS or whatever the fuck, and then they'll say ISIS has got people in the country and they got spies in the country and they probably got motherfucking agents in the country that they ready to activate at any time. So now he can focus on getting the people out from those Muslim countries that he won out. Bam. Okay. Just get them the fuck out because they might be ISIS. So he can pump that up for sure. You know, ISIS is coming through. They've been saying terrorists is coming through the Mexican border. So now he gonna tie all that shit together. And boom, he got another set of motherfuckers. We gotta have to hurry up and put them out now because they terrorists. Because this kind of motherfucking hysteria is created because you got to look at all the big events. You got all these big events coming up soon. Let me see. You already had to postpone the Sugar Bowl. That's till you had to postpone that. You got the Super Bowl coming in February in the same spot in New Orleans. You got the inauguration coming up. You got January 6th coming up. You got Martin Luther King Day coming up. You got all of this shit, and you got all of these loony birds running around in the streets and shit. So it's gonna be hysteria because now, because of what happened today, every event that's got a lot of people attending now got to be on notice because you don't know if a motherfucker coming through there driving a pickup truck, a dump truck, a fucking Toyota or whatever the fuck, mowing people down. This fool he mowed people down, then jumped out the car and started shooting. So you got motherfuckers around there planting pipe bombs and shit. So they found several pipe bombs. So now this shit looked like it was coordinated. And who was it coordinated? Who was he coordinating with? And who was it coordinated by? So it ain't hard to motherfucker put no create no mass hysteria and get people all up.
Hi, I'm JT, and I made Result Hunter. The search
shit is there. What is crazy bastard to go?
But what we're gonna have to do is figure out the messaging part of this thing because they're already working on theirs. You know what I'm saying? So this is the part of the game where we had to be better. We had to, you know what I'm saying, be more forward and more aggressive in doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, see, like now we should be figuring out the counteractive to it's an ISIS flag. You know what I'm saying? Like it gotta be some type of democratic platform, democratic something that goes straight to that. You know what I'm saying? So Democrats got a lot of work to do to figure out how to start being more aggressive and more on offense than retaliating to shit that come to them. So
we don't tolerate terrorism. We don't motherfucking get down with it. We ain't about ISIS, and any of you motherfuckers in this country that's ISIS, we gonna get your ass and you going to jail or you getting the fuck up out of here. Because national security, this is what it's about for real. It's about national security. And if you can't come out with a message that people understand and everybody should be aligned with, is this is terrorism. We don't get down with it. We don't get down with the people behind it. And hey, you can take your ass out. So if they fuck this message up, then they ain't got no goddamn business in politics.
Man, they've been fucking messages up since they been here, bro. they done fucked everything up by just not messaging what the fuck they done. So that's already been done. But this inauguration coming up type shit. And They done listed all the motherfucking black dummies that's gonna be there. The black foods that we all know of, the coonery foods. They're gonna chart out a long list of those. And he also invited a marching band out of Mississippi. I don't know who idea was that. But me personally, I don't think the marching band should even attend this shit. Don't even think about it. We talking about HBCU. There's no need to go there at all. My personal opinion. It does nothing. I understand motherfuckers be like, yeah, this is a once in a lifetime thing. You go to the White House, you get to have that ain't that type of president for that. It just ain't. Not for black people in general. So me personally, him doing that was like a snatch in the face for people. He just want to do shit like that to show, let's see what they come, how stupid they gonna look standing up there or doing whatever the fuck HBCU do in front of all these white redneck pigs. They be looking at them like they doing some motherfucking minstrel dance or some dumb shit. So me, the band shouldn't even go to the joint. You know what I'm saying? At all. And you ain't gotta turn it down. Just don't fucking go.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that way. I mean, I don't know who the fuck invited them, but they accepted and they going. I don't know why, but I guess they figure it is a once in a lifetime opportunity to get out there and perform in front of the whole world for real. So more power to you. You need to keep your ass on. There's other shit you could be doing that day that your talents could be put to much better use, in my opinion.
It's the Mississippi Valley State University Band,
Mississippi Valley,
widely known as Mean Green Machine. So this is so that's MVSU, and it's one of the oldest bands out in all these colleges. But the thing is a black HBCU college is a black community. Does that help our goals? Is that anything that helps us at all?
I don't see how, but maybe I don't know. Maybe the band director is MAGA or a Trump lover or something. I don't know.
It is Mississippi. I mean, it's the school. It's in the middle of
in a red state, and that's probably why
somebody, one of those governors or somebody did this.
It's probably if anything in politics is more behind the scenes than what it looked like on the surface. No matter what you think you see on the surface, that's put out there in your face. Behind the scenes is much deeper. And it's probably they in a red state. So they funding is probably for next to nothing anyway. So probably protect what the little bit they getting or whatever. They don't want to piss nobody off and shun nobody and make enemies out of people they don't want to make enemies out by just shunning the shit and not showing up or whatever. So I guess it just might be just go whatever, do our little thing and keep moving. Because especially in Mississippi with Brett Favre, taking all the poor people money to build volleyball courts and shit like that for his daughter, and him and $1 Million Man and all them motherfuckers. So I guess they got to keep their little gravy train flowing too. They got to keep that money flow coming. So that's probably what I give them the benefit of the doubt. That might be what it came down to. Because in the end, you don't want to get cut off.
Now on their website, let me see. It says where you can support them. Trying to see who's the administration.
I don't know about all that.
Who is the trying to see who's the faculty in the joint? Who's the motherfucker running this? Somebody came up with this bullshit. Somebody came up with
So it probably came down to whoever. They like to get when they do these inaugurations, they
Wait,
like to get
what the
somebody
fuck?
from all the states.
What the fuck? Contribute. Wait, what? They don't have no money to get there.
Now they got it now.
What the fuck is going on?
No, they don't got the money. They ain't had the money to get there, but people donated. They got it now. They like
What you mean?
they asked for
That's what I'm
100.
looking at right now. It says,
They asked for 100
can you donate? What you mean?
to make the trip. They got invited.
Wait, what the fuck?
They got invited. They accepted the invitation, but the invitation don't come with plane tickets and all that shit to get the band,
What?
the equipment, and all that old other shit.
That's
So-
bullshit.
So get all your equipment and all your people and all the people that set your shit up, and they go along with it. That's that costs. So
wait, what?
they put out a I think it's for $120,000. They got 100. They asked for donations.
$350,000.
Oh, they didn't pass that now because the last I heard they had.
Bro, hold on.
20,000 short.
That's beside the point. Why would they have to pay for that?
Because they need to get their shit there.
Telling us that somebody paid for it is side. That's irrelevant. That's a second step. Why would they have to do a fucking GoFundMe to go do some shit at the president joint? When we start doing that,
Let's start doing that. Them
bro,
motherfuckers
you're not
pay
gonna
for you
tell
to go
me.
there.
You're not gonna tell me that you be invited to the bro.
Yeah,
You're gonna tell me if I look back in Obama, it's gonna be somebody that ain't get paid to come there?
Yeah.
That's not even possible.
Yeah.
All those
A lot
bands,
of
why I
shit.
ain't never heard nothing about this before? Have you ever heard a band doing the
Because
GoFundMe?
you just found out.
Ask
Yeah.
because I want to know just like now.
Yeah, but
What do you mean?
But
It took me 2 minutes.
a lot. Look,
Wait. Obama ran twice. He had them bands every fucking where.
right.
Did you ever hear a band say, we need money? Was it a fucking GoFundMe at his inauguration?
Now because
No,
motherfuckers
right?
was
The
there,
second
they probably
inauguration.
had the money.
Wait.
They
No.
don't.
This shit just blew me, bro. I'm just having to go on the website just to see who's the people running shit. But I'm seeing they ask for money. And I'm thinking, why?
Yeah.
Why would you have to ask for money if you was invited to the White House? This don't have none. This don't benefit you.
Yeah, but
Like, what the fuck?
the invitation party don't. The invitation don't include getting all your shit there. And it
Bro,
might not
why
include-
you asked them to come? You could have got an HBCU
Because they
in DC.
because
This is bunch of bullshit.
it could have
Bro.
Hold on. Look. It could have been as simple as this. Every state, all 50 states in the union is going to have representation in the inaugural parade. And whoever in charge of Mississippi delegation or whatever, they probably asked them, do y'all want to, perform an inauguration? Gave them the invitation. They probably accepted it.
Wait, what?
So they probably ain't got. Their music department ain't got the money for them to just jump on the motherfucking buses, load the buses up, and get all their shit there. So they say we need some money,
Bro,
and they got it.
this shit sounds so fucking stupid, bro.
Mhm.
That you invite a HBCU to inauguration, but they got paid to get there?
Yeah,
Why the fuck you asked me to come?
they ain't the only ones paying.
No, I'm looking now. I'm trying to see who else
Yeah.
paying. That don't make no
Shit.
fucking sense.
And that's just how that shit is. Them motherfuckers.
He invited a Chinese world, like what?
Mhm. They invited all types of motherfuckers, but you gonna get there. We ain't gonna get you there. You
That's
gonna get there.
bullshit.
I don't give a fuck where you coming. You got to come from cross country.
Nah. So you telling me
You got to bring all them tools.
why I ain't hearing it? Why are all the white groups that's coming And why I'm not hearing them talking about the GoFundMe? Why is this? Why I'm just hearing some GoFundMe to go to that?
Because do you think
It's so much shit going there.
do you think the marching band
Is KKK getting
Hold on.
paid?
do you think the marching band from Notre Dame, USC, North Carolina, one of the big major colleges like that, do you think that you think they don't already just have the money from whatever and big time motherfuckers? See, a lot of the motherfuckers
So if it's about money, why don't do that? Why you don't get an HBCU or
easy.
a college that can afford it?
That's easy
What you
to
mean?
figure out because if you like these big colleges, these big colleges got big boosters and shit that if they get the motherfucking they get an invite like that, they can ask their boosters or an alumni and shit like that for the money. Boom, boom, boom. We need $200,000 to get to the inauguration. We're gonna perform in front of the president or whatever in a month, and the alumni and donors and shit will put that shit up. HBCUs don't got that.
Bro.
I mean, they got it, but they don't got it on that level. So, and a bunch of black HBCU motherfuckers, they ain't going to a lot of these brothers and say, hey, look, we need some money to get to Washington, D.C. so we can perform for Donald Trump. You can kiss my ass. I ain't give you one red dye.
Wait.
So, or one red set. So
I'm thrown off,
it
bro.
could be, I mean, it's probably a lot of reasons behind it, but the main reason, they ain't got the money. So, but they got it now because I remember they asked for 120,000 in a GoFundMe. The last I checked, they had the 100. They was 20,000 short, and it might be past that, or according to what you say, they way past it now. They might could charter a plane to get out there at the end of this shit. Amazing the shit that you find out.
This shit just threw me off, bro.
Yeah, that's like when I found out the motherfuckers that perform at halftime of the Super Bowl don't get paid.
I ain't tripping on that.
I mean, it's one of them things you be. It's like, damn, really?
It just, this shit don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that school in Mississippi is a small ass school. What will make them think? Or they just didn't want them to come. They just trying to fake like they reaching out to black college.
Yeah.
And they expect them to be like, can we get some help from somebody?
I mean,
But
look.
And they knew they probably couldn't make it there. But bro, you don't invite these motherfuckers to the inauguration and don't get them paid.
You wasn't gonna
don't make no
right.
way of transportation. That don't make no fucking sense. None.
Yeah.
None.
Because you can best believe if that's a HBCU. If it was if it was a different situation and she had won and this band was invited, you can best believe they wouldn't have had to put up no motherfucking GoFundMe, or if they did put up a GoFundMe, that bitch wouldn't have been up but for a day or so before they had all the money, because other black HBCU alumni and even other colleges would have helped get them there. Or even if they say, well, fuck it, we got to pass y'all can jump on the bus with us and we can all go there together.
Grambling State. Did you remember them asking for money when they was in Trump inauguration?
Well, no, Grambling State got money.
Wait, you keep missing the point.
I understand what you're saying, that they asking for money. And why is they asking for money? If you'd invite these people, you should, if you really want them to be there, then you should see that they get there.
I'm just trying to remember the time I ever heard somebody begging for money to go to one of these things.
No,
I've never heard that before.
No,
so that's why this sounds so odd to me.
Yeah.
Like, why they ask for money? Then 300 G's?
Shit.
Like, what the fuck?
They more than double what they asked for. But a lot of them do pay for the, a lot of these motherfuckers that's in the parade, they gotta pay. They gotta pay for their own shit. And some of them even gotta pay for their own hotels and shit like that. So they don't give you shit. They invite you down. We make sure you on the joint, but you gotta by a certain date, hey, y'all got y'all shit together.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's funny.
I remember Grambling State was there now too.
I remember them and them and some more. But if they wanted an HBCU there just to say they got an HBCU there, they damn sure wasn't gonna get one from this area. You damn sure wasn't gonna get Howard. You damn sure wasn't gonna get Bowie State. You see HBCU? The ones about Baltimore Towson and nah. So
Bomb inauguration, rambling. Grambling State University. How did they get there?
So this is interesting.
Man, they ain't get no fucking funny. Like as I said, man, they get you there. Like this don't even make sense.
Yeah. And then you think the Trump inauguration team, them motherfuckers just tried to get $1 million off the motherfucking the government shutdown package. So shit.
Bro.
They ain't paying them people. Everybody say
I would not attend this motherfucker's inauguration. I don't give a fuck. I would drop out of school that day. I'm not going with y'all. Like, y'all gonna find somebody else to play at this dumbass fucking joint. Y'all sound stupid. And it says HBCU band receives backlash after request donations. Hell yeah, you won't get like what the fuck? Like the nigga gonna tell you to come if it ain't gonna help you, fuck him.
True.
I don't want to go any fucking way. Like, come on, man. Nigga ain't thinking about them. I'm trying to find another group that's going there. I know they ain't asked for no fucking money. This shit just irritated me, bro. Like, I'm mad that it was going anyway, but then they don't have no help to get there. They had to get donations so they could attend the fucking joint and play on the 20th, in which they probably accepted. Dr. Briggs, president of the university. Jill Briggs. That's who we need to find. Who the fuck is Jill Briggs? Dr. Jill Briggs. Like, come on, man.
Probably the president of the school or something like that.
It's just ridiculous, bro. Oh, I gotta find this bitch.
I mean, for one, whoever proudly accepted it, should have found that out when you got the invitation. I said, hold on, yeah, I like to go and everything. So fuck you had to say, yeah, I like to go and take the band and everything, but we ain't got that type of dough. Y'all got some help? Y'all gonna help us get there?
True. But just the fact that you going, why would you go?
Or
why would you go?
He accepted it, or they accepted it, thinking it was some funding that was gonna help them take care of everything to get there, find housing, and get back. So they probably thought that was coming, and then somebody told them otherwise. Say, no, we ain't no shit like that for you. Nah, not for you, motherfucker. We ain't got nothing there like that, bro.
What's trying to type fast like girls be doing, man? Like my sister, bro. I type something in the joint in the phone. She done hit me back. I'm still trying to respond from the last joint. Like, what the fuck? How the hell you even type that fast, bro? That should be letting me out. All right, hold on, man. I gotta find. Okay, here we go. This the fool right here. Let me figure out what's going on here. Because for proudly accepted. The fuck you mean proudly accepted? What do you mean? 30 years experience for Dr. Briggs. Dr. Briggs has received several honors, including the 2015 Citizen of the Year Award. Really? Bachelor of Science from Virginia. He played planning and leadership from college in William and Mary in Williamsburg, Virginia. Institution education. Bro. Man. Is he a Trumpster?
It might be. Like I said, you never know.
He looking like one in the face. He look like a Trumpster in the face for sure, man. Fuck. But man, I don't know, man. This shit just disturbed me real quick, and it just threw me off. Like, bro, why would they be fucking me paying for that shit, bro?
Yeah.
Damn. I might check him out next time too. I'm gonna figure him out.
Then, probably want to. They probably thinking we want the exposure, but I don't know who the hell you gonna be exposed to.
Damn, I don't know, man. That shit just threw me off, bro. Yeah. Like, it's not one of the huge black colleges. It's not well known, and that's beside the point. Yeah. And then the fact that this is Washington, he gonna be in Washington. He gonna reach out all the way to Mississippi for HBCU. Yeah. That's some retarded shit too. So the whole thing is dumb. Yeah. It's handfuls of motherfucking HBCUs in DC.
That ain't
but they not gonna go. But he never asked none of them.
But see, whoever in charge of getting to Mississippi,
it was that Mississippi shit Pacific for a reason.
Whoever in charge or over getting the Mississippi delegation for the inaugural parade together, that's who
probably gave him
but it's always gonna go back. It's always gonna go back to Trump anyway, because it got to get approved through his inaugural committee anyway. So whoever that probably, I can get y'all to play.
Yeah.
And you think, what, really? They said, if I can get y'all to play in the inaugural perform in the inaugural parade, would you do it? You goddamn right, I'll do it. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I get back with you, and it's going okay.
So they could have been on what's the name list. He probably looked at the list like, let me get one of these joints off here. Since she was gonna have them here, I'm gonna sneak one of them here, make it look bad. We already know what type of game this dude on, bro. You know what I'm saying? We already know.
Look at the joint. Now watch the joint on January on the 20th. It's gonna be, you gonna see some others. You probably see that band, and you probably see another. You be like, what the fuck they doing there?
Nah, the rest of that shit gonna be piggish, boy.
Watch.
Real piggish.
Some dumb shit. Oh yeah, it's gonna be some funky shit.
Real piggish out that joint.
Now that's gonna be the inauguration itself. Now that fucking parade, man, you gonna see some things. You probably see some kind of floats or some bands or shit in the parade. Some different shit. You be like, damn, that's interesting. Then you look out at the crowd and say, damn, that's very interesting.
Well, the thing is, it's so much I got issues with right now, bro. It's just the fact that, not the fact that he won. I'm already past that issue. It's like a lot of other issues going on, bro. It's literally lunching me out. It's like not actual issues that I'm not expecting. The issues that are coming up, I'm not expecting the people to do the things they doing. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, man. The people are acting funny. Put it like that. It's the same situations we expect these things, but it's just the people that were before he was elected, right? Before they elected, it's some people that not talking the same way. It's just, I don't know.
Okay, you get this is the same shit we talk about with the Democratic Party. Shit. It is you got motherfucker. Now that you got the power, everybody want they piece of the pie and want to be up front, or everybody want to be the head dude, like Elon being. And they thought it was one way. He said it was going to be one way, and he got all them people out there behind him. They voted for him, and now it's a whole different way. It's a whole nother class. He's like, hold the fuck up, motherfucker. This ain't what we signed up for. We ain't signed up for no Elon basically being the president telling you what the fuck to do. So right now, damn, it's a split, and how big that split gonna be, we're gonna know over the next couple of months. Really, over the next month, because no sooner than he get in, well, he ain't even in there yet, and everybody jockeying for position. But Everybody wanna flex now. So Elon just to basically he done fucked around and moved in the motherfucking Mar-a-Lago. He said, fuck that. He ain't giving nobody a chance to do nothing. He moved into Mar-a-Lago. These bitches bring my shit. And you ain't gotta bring my shit. I'll buy all new shit. He done rented a bungalow or something at Mar-a-Lago's like $2,000 a night. And he don't give a fuck about nothing. What he ain't got, he'll buy. He got the money. So
If Trump don't do something with him, man, he'll be a complete menace. He's doing the same thing in Europe right now. He's doing the same thing in France. He doing what he's doing with Trump right now. He's doing it over there. He's doing the same thing in these other countries where we sit here looking at a person that can have his hands in the whole world, in the whole world politics, in each country besides Muslim countries. He will have his hands in everybody's shit. Like now, we feel like Trump is beholden to him now. Motherfuckers, he doing this shit over in Europe now. They gonna be beholden to him. Niggas in France, he dropped the bag on that bitch. They gonna be beholden to him. So he looking at a person that is trying to control all Western society, right? Have his hands in it some kind of way.
Yep.
Because as we showed y'all before, he on a mission to end woke.
He on a mission to do yeah.
So if he can go get the money to all the people that don't like woke shit, like a Donald Trump, or go in France and do the same thing over there.
But see,
it's just his way of getting rid of stuff like his son, daughter.
I look at it like this. He doing what he doing because basically, he paid for that kind of influence, and it's money that they'll flow to these people, and other shit that they'll flow to these people that's gonna make them a lot of money. That if they try to put him in check or try to push him out or try to shut him down, Elon got shit on. You best believe he got something on Trump. He got Trump try to fuck him over. He gonna put that shit out on X and it's over with.
This whole plan is called so-called killing woke. So in his mind, if he can eliminate all politicians, will take them out of power. Politicians that I say cater to the rights of a transgender or black person or Mexican or a woman, or you know what I'm saying? To them, that's woke. So if he can get people in offices in all the Western, like France, Europe, here, just everybody that make the calls and run the shots, can get rid of the in his mind, get rid of the woke. You won't be able to get transgender surgeries no damn way if he can put in Trumpsters everywhere. And here, France, anywhere, if he could do all these things in the Western world, he really, even though there's no such thing as woke, right? But all the policies that he don't like, what he think is woke, will not exist if he can keep paying for all the Trump people.
Yeah, it's basically, if you want to get from now on the way he wanted to be, from now on, if you want to get to the White House, way the White House used to go through the Koch brothers and people like that had the big money. He want the White House to go through him, and if the White House goes through him and his money, then like you said, he can shut down or attempt to change what he want changed. I don't like this. I'm gonna put motherfuckers in here that's gonna shut that shit down.
Exactly.
That's gonna do what I want. So that's what he want. He gonna be the power broker. That's why he's running around now. He's telling motherfuckers, okay, if you ain't down with Trump and Trump agenda, I'm gonna fund the primary challenger against you. I'm gonna get you up out of there. So he trying to flex. He trying to control the door to the White House, and Trump is letting him do it. Why fuck Trump give a fuck? He don't give a fuck what happened after he leave. If the shit is real fucked up when he leaves,
he don't have to explain it no more.
He don't have to explain it no more. He ain't even gonna take the blame for it. He gonna say I left the greatest economy in the world, and the person that came behind me fucked it up. That's all he gonna say.
That's his line. That's his line right there.
That's all he gonna say. Then the person behind me, that person came in and fucked it. They fucked up everything good I left.
Now I want everybody, I appreciate everybody, man, to be checking us out too, man. Be like, subscribe, appreciate y'all a whole lot. But I'm allowed to see the new year and how things fold out and everything fall out. Because it's right now, like now that we've been on YouTube, I've been trying to catch up on a lot of podcasts and all that shit that does what we do. And I've been running to a lot of wild ass shit, bro. For motherfuckers to be having motherfucking degrees and all that shit, they some dumb motherfuckers. Be honest with you. They being dumb or acting dumb or playing dumb. Either way, they dumb. Shit's crazy. But the inauguration, we're still trying to figure out how we're gonna do that. Are we gonna go live stream all day, or how we gonna do it, or go down? How we gonna do that? But the 20th is gonna be a huge day on how this thing, because after that, how this thing unfolds is key. Now, everybody remember, the last time this happened, this point in time right now, the Decembers, the Januaries, they were rotting. They was setting themselves up for January the 6th that's coming up now, where Biden and Kamala have to go in there and certify shit, right? And that's the 6th, which is what they was waiting for last time to fuck shit up. Well, why I don't hear nothing about shit being rigged no more when you win? It's the dumbest shit. It's only rigged when you lose. That's the only time it's rigged.
Mm-hmm.
They're the people that follow him all this time, bro. When I think it comes a point in all MAGA time during their whole journey with Trump is they realize he lied to them.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It always a come to Jesus moment with these motherfuckers. Some of them keep going, but they realize that was a lie. That was a lie. I need to stop saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still with him though, but that right there, I'm not gonna engage in that because I don't think that's right. You know what I'm saying? Once motherfuckers get the real facts, because to me, the shit that y'all whine and cry about, if that was actually happening, I'd be with you. You know what I'm saying, dog? That shit don't be happening. So that be the problem right there with this shit they be having, bro. It's a made up. You making up something to argue about. There's nothing there for that. And then he put up bills for shit that don't matter. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, you know, they can be, you know, oh fuck it, we won, so it must not have been rigged.
Ain't that some shit?
So yeah.
I guarantee you he did something sneaky this time. We just ain't found out yet.
Yeah, I think so too.
For goddamn sure.
They sure enough ain't put out no list of counter program and shit yet. It should start coming out probably tomorrow, Monday at the latest.
What?
You find out other events if you don't want to just let MAGA white people just take over the whole goddamn city, which ain't gonna happen. Because it got to be more than just what Al Sharpton doing this on the 20th. So I had to start looking for shit.
Al Sharpton.
Yeah. So we're gonna find out something pretty soon.
So what you think about? So what you think about? Like when we about to once, all right. First, once, don't know get in right. What do you think about if a motherfucker? What you think? What senator that you think or congressperson on the Democratic side do you think gonna fuck this shit up? Now we already know they did everything right coming into this. Which one of these do we have another mansion somewhere that we need to smoke the fuck out now?
I mean, you got.
I'm thinking it's gonna be
Bernie
Sanders.
and his shit. You still got Bernie and his shit. You got AOC is moving back senator. She want movement. You still got Ilhan Omar. Congresswoman Omar. She got the ability to set it off at times with some shit she would say. Who else is a firebrand? Ain't no telling what the fuck Pelosi might do. I don't. It
I'm
depends.
thinking it's gonna be motherfucking Sanders. He gonna fuck something up.
Sanders, Bernie always gonna do what Bernie do.
Because all Democrats are voting against something. That's the only way
That's
it's gonna
not-
work.
Yeah,
If it take a clown ass fool like him, I know he gonna fuck it. I
But-
know he is.
that's one thing about Bernie
I
is
know
this.
he is.
Bernie gonna be Bernie, so you know what Bernie gonna do, and you can predict what Bernie gonna do, and you gonna see it coming a mile away. Now, it's still gonna be. You gotta understand, we moving up on the 2026 midterms.
Mhm.
So people, so motherfuckers is got to, no matter what the national stance is, a motherfuckers gotta cater to their motherfucking people in their home states and to what they want and what they're looking for if they want to get elected and get back and get their seat back. So it ain't no telling, if a motherfucker might go left or a motherfucker might come back to the center right a little bit. So you never know what a motherfucker got to deal with in their home state. The national platform is one thing, but when it comes down to elections, especially in Congress and the Senate, it ain't about what the national platform is. It's about what the people who vote for you in your state want and think.
No.
So
For example,
no, I'm saying that to say you don't know who might come out of left with some shit that you wasn't expecting, just to try to get their seat back.
for example, all right, they started doing mass deportation, right?
Okay.
All right, his first, whatever they call it, is going to be some type of bill, and they take it through the Congress, and no Democrat vote for that shit, right?
Uh-huh.
So everybody understand, mass deportations, Democrats are not with that. So if they're coming out, they do want to start snatching, putting people in and all that stuff, and you have all Democrats say nope, block vote, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it gets to the Senate, block vote. Then it's tight. And you got one dumb motherfucker stopping saying, or Bernie Sanders said, you know what? Let me work with them. See?
Yeah, you going like I say,
But
Bernie
then
gonna be Bernie.
that then turns on to what you need, Bernie.
Right,
That's the bullshit they play all the time.
right. But my point is what I'm getting at is what say if you say you in a red state, right? And you going up for election and say mass immigration is popular among the people who vote for you and who need to vote for you. What when everybody on the national level is saying, nah, we ain't with that. We ain't for this throwing people out and breaking up families and kicking people out their homes and snatching people out their homes or whatever. We ain't with that. But the people who you need to get your seat back is kind of for that. What do? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna walk that line and in keeping with what the party stand for. But if you come out with what the party stand for, but you just happen to be in the district that feel some kind of way, how do you walk that line? And them the kind of people I'm worried about.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, let's say you in Nevada, right?
Yeah.
And now it's mass deportation time. So who would that be? Senator Kelly, that was supposed to be on the short list for vice presidency. That's a border state. Let's do Arizona.
That's what I was about to say. Say you're in a border state.
Yeah. So let's say Kelly. All right. So now it's in the Senate. Okay, Kelly. He might be the prime example.
He might be.
Can I think about it?
He could be.
They're gonna get to the Senate and everybody blocking it. I got him being the one now. Now I'm thinking about it. In fact, yeah. In fact, him. He my pick, bro. I think it's gonna be him, bro. it's definitely gonna be Kelly because for many reasons. And I got him actually being on stage with Trump one day. I got him doing stuff like that too.
And let's get one before we go any further. They will likely add mass deportations to some bill with vital stuff. You're not going to add mass deportations to no bill. All you have to do, all the Attorney General has to do is say, focus on. I'll focus now on rounding up, finding undocumented people in this country, and do whatever. And that's what the Attorney General would say. That's what ICE would say. You don't have to. You don't have to start it. You don't have to have a bill. He can go in on day one and instruct his Attorney General, he instruct ICE, and instruct whoever else, and say, all Trump got to say is, all these undocumented people in this country, I want them rounded up, I want them found, and I want them deported now. You don't have to have a bill for that. He can just say that. He can tell his people that, and that will come down from the top, and that's the instruction from law enforcement from the top on down to focus on undocumented people. You know where they at, go get them, and you don't have to put a bill through to do that.
Now, my man is right for real, because in the bottom line to it, when you want to make a major change like mass deportations, they already getting rid of people that don't supposed to be here. They already getting people that's fucking criminals. They already doing all those things. So you want to change policy now.
Yeah.
You can't just come in there and say, "Hey, kick it up." I mean, they're doing that anyway.
Yeah. You can do
So what you have to do is first you have to get money. So Sir Pritchett, whatever he's saying, his name is, my bad. But what he's saying is right. They're gonna have to put some type of bill in there.
Oh, for some of this shit,
For him to do,
gotta go through Congress. Yeah.
For him to do a mass deportation, it got to be some type of bill. And for him coming in, that's his whole point of saying it's a national security risk. So now he can just take it away from Congress. So it's a security risk now, and then he can just do all those things. Now, far as the motherfucker mass deportation, they gonna have to still put a bill up to change the laws that's already been in books, because the laws that's in books now is already doing what they want done. So in order for you to do it extra way on top of that, you're gonna have to put money into it. So therefore, you have to put a bill through, which he's right. And if they put a mass deportation bill through, there's no way they can put anything else onto it to make it where they can. So he right there. So if they put a mass deportation bill in, right, and starts helping each Republican vote for it by giving them shit, making it more worse for a Democrat to vote for it, which they wasn't supposed to do anyway. So now you got a real bad mass deportation bill coming down the pipe. And that's what I mean. Once it gets to the Senate, it should be blocked. All Democrats should not vote for none of that. And we're going to have that fucking senator. And I think it's going to be Kelly, bro. It's going to be like, oh, you know what? Let's work with them. Oh, shit. Now, fucked it up.
I see what you're saying. For to take care, for to do something with about the people that's been here, the dreamers, and some other stuff.
No, to do what they want to do.
Not, but to start rounding people up and putting them out of the country, like he said on day one, all he has to do is once he take the oath, go to Pam Bondi or whoever the fuck will be it's
not that easy.
In, yes, it is, and say that's all they have to say. All he has to say is, "This is your order from me, from the president. The undocumented people in this country, find them, get them off the streets, and we'll get them out the country." That's all he has to say. He don't have to put no bill to start it. Now, some of the shit, he want to do.
If he get up there and say that, I mean, it's not going to change anything. Two, because what he want done is more money than what they already got allocated to these things.
True.
So therefore, just him saying it does nothing. So therefore, because you adding no more people, more paperwork. You have to have bodies for that. So there ain't no more ICE. So you gotta give ICE some more people. That gotta come through the Congress with money.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's going to have to be a bill.
That's
it's going to have to be some
about.
type of shit where we get money. Yeah. Because if you don't, it's going to be the same. Yeah. You're not doing anything just by saying get everybody. What that mean? There's no way to get them. You ain't giving no money.
That's the part I'm with you on. To get more border agents, you need money. That money only coming from Congress.
Exactly. So you're not going to be able to do shit.
To build these camps, you're going to need money. That money is coming from Congress. I ain't disagreeing with you on that part. The only part I'm saying is he has the ability to go in there January 20th at 12:01 after he take the oath, and he can call Pam Bondi, and he can call the director of ICE, he can call the CIA if he want to, he can call the FBI and whoever the fucking
I get what you're saying. I get that,
and say,
but it's not gonna be doing it. You could say get them,
but and they'll have to go start.
But if you do what
I'm saying, well, what happens after that? It is anybody's.
He got to start with a bill. Is what I'm trying to tell you. There's no stand up saying get them because it doesn't change. It doesn't change anything.
Look, he tells his.
If he don't send no money, if there's no money, it's nothing going to change. He can't change anything. I get
what you're saying because he don't have the infrastructure to really do it.
He's just talking.
Yeah. He don't really have to do it. I mean, he don't have the infrastructure in place really right now to do it.
That's like your father gives you money to fix the basement. Then he come down and tell you, hey, I need a bathroom fixed too. Yeah. But he don't give you no money for that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what do you mean? How you gonna give me some more shit to do but no more money?
Yeah.
You can tell me to do it, but I can't get the material. I'm just gonna be sitting there looking at the bathroom until you come back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can say what you want to say, but if there ain't no money, I'm just gonna be in the bathroom looking at it.
Now, I agree with you totally on that. Without the money, without so much money that you need to do these other things around it, you're not gonna get but so far. But the fact that he can go in on day one and say do it, he has that he has that in his pocket. Now, how far he gonna get with it, that depends on do you got enough agents on the ground to go get these people that you want got? Do you got places for houses? You got places to house these people? And that's
it's another issue. Be a bill first. You can't tell nobody do something. It's not gonna be get done like that.
That motherfucker going up in there telling
that's not. It don't work like that.
They can go up in there right now
and do what?
And say he can say if he was in there, he can tell his people, whoever he want to tell to, I want these undocumented immigrants rounded up right now.
They already doing it.
Hold on. He can go in there and make that the directive day one and say, I want them done right now. He can even send them out and say day one, send your people out and you start getting them. You know where they at. They can go ahead and start getting them. They can fill up all the jails and all the facilities and everything else. And what you're saying is true. They can do all of that up to a certain point to when they're gonna need more money, where you need more agents. You need to hire more people to take care of these people once you have them in custody. You have to build more places to keep these people. That's why they're talking about the camps and all this shit. I agree totally. It's up to a certain point until you run out of money. Now, when you run out of money, you got to do some other things. You got to go back to Congress and say, we need such and such and such. He got control of it, so fuck it. He can get it, might not. I don't know. But the fact that it can start in some fashion on day one, because enough people are pissed off anyway about it, especially with this H-1B shit. Enough people is pissed off that he going in some fashion within the opening days of his administration, it's going to start, but it's going to end up shut down when the jail start calling saying, hold up, man, we got all these motherfucking people in here and we can't even keep the people we supposed to keep because we can't let them out. Y'all got to get somewhere to put these people, and we don't got enough people to hold these people. So
all I'm telling you is he can get up there and have a party, get a bullhorn and say, get everybody.
Yep.
It's meaningless, bro. until he pass a bill. He can get up there and do executive order if he want.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Without you don't get no money for the executive orders.
Right.
So it's irrelevant. If you don't come in and have a bill signed within the first 6 months, it's not gonna be no mass deportations, bro.
But the thing about executive orders allow him to shift money.
Executive orders. What?
He can take money from somewhere and apply it to somewhere else. He can do that via executive order. So if it's money somewhere, say he wanted
you think he can find $88 billion?
I didn't say he could find that.
That's how much it's gonna cost.
You going to where
you gonna find that at?
He can go find what he needs.
That's what he need.
If he can say today, I need, say he need 88 billion. He could go to Congress, and Congress is like my man said, they'll attach it to another bill. They'll throw it up in there.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll get the money.
Exactly.
But my only point is, he could start it if he was president. If he got sworn in right now, tomorrow morning he could start it. He might not get far. He might not get to but to a certain point.
He's not starting it.
No, but this is Trump we talking about.
He can talk a good game.
This is Trump we're talking about.
Unless a bill come through Congress, there's nothing being done. He's not doing anything different. Nothing is happening.
Watch.
You know what I'm saying? Now, when the motherfuckers, my thing is, he's willing to spend so much money for mass deportations. But the money you supposed to be spending, the budget supposed to be blown in all this bullshit. You supposed to be wanting to take Social Security because there's too much money being spent. But you want to take the country through a mass deportation, which is going to quadruple any fucking Social Security type shit or anything in the budget. It's going to blow the budget. How many years you got to do it? You got to do it at least 3 straight years to even see any dent in the 13 million. So we talking about 3 straight years of busting the budget wide the fuck open just for mass deportations first. Mm-hmm. So now the budget's bust open. First, that was their problem with Biden and them. Mm-hmm. The budget. You spending on this and that. Current, whatever the fuck that country is. Over there, Russia fucking up. It's like, bro. And then that's another thing. All us put money in the pool in taxes. Our money go to shit that we don't like all day long. I guarantee you, bro. And it go to shit that we don't know nothing about. The history of America. Some of this shit they be paying off because America. Oh, we don't know how some of this shit is what's going on. No. Second, Russia invaded a sovereign country. Mm-hmm. America cannot allow that to happen. That's just the bottom line. But you can't sit back and let. By now, Russia would have took over that country by now if Biden had helped him. They wouldn't even be there now. That means we sit here and watch somebody take over another country, bro. You can't allow it. Then you're gonna have countries, bigger countries, going in other countries all day long now. The first time you gotta stop it, bro. That's why you spending the money on certain things.
Okay. So
that's why money going to over there to help that food so they can keep their country there.
Okay. Do you believe that Trump is going to stop Putin from doing what he wanted to do with Ukraine?
No, he gonna let him do it. He gonna help him.
Okay. And after Putin does that, and then when Xi and China and Xi decide that they're going to roll up into Taiwan and take over Taiwan because they're going to do it during the Trump administration. Do you think he's going to stop that?
No, he gonna make it. Okay. He gonna help him.
So the stuff that makes sense, that make good, common, decent sense to me, you, and a whole lot of other people don't apply to this fool. So the shit that he's going to go in and do, we already know. We've seen it before. We've seen 4 years of it before. He's going to go in and he's going to shoot from the hip. He's going to do what he thinks sound right and do what he want to do. We talk all this stuff. We still got to remember, it's 75 million people voted for this motherfucker, and a good percentage or a percentage. I ain't gonna say good percentage because I don't. A percentage of these people in 3 weeks are going to be down on the National Mall, and what are they going to be screaming? Get them motherfuckers out of here! They're going to be hollering for all the promises that Trump made, and you know what he's going to do? He gonna sit out there and look out on that crowd like he always do, and he gonna hear what they saying, and he gonna go back and do it. Just shoot from the hip. Fuck it, do it. What do he care? In 4 years, he's gone. No matter how many fuck ups how bad he lead this joint, he does not care how he leaves this motherfucking government in this country when he leaves in 4 years. So whatever he does, that's for the next person to clean up, and he don't care. So if he busts the budget, doing mass deportations, giving a tax cut for millionaires and billionaires, and he do all of this shit that he say he's going to do, he don't give a fuck when he leave. The taxpayers are going to suffer. The citizens are going to suffer. The next administration is going to suffer. Everybody else, you know what he's going to do? He's going to sit back and lie. I left this shit in such a wonderful condition. It was better than it's ever been in the history of this country. And somebody then came in here, whoever it was, and fucked it all up. And everything I did, they just wasted. And that's what he's going to say. And we know because we seen it from the last administration, and we seen him do it during this campaign. So we already know he don't give a fuck. Like, fuck all y'all.
But see, again, there's no way. I get what you're saying, but that's irrelevant. If the whole party, MAGA party, had a problem with spending, giving money, all that money out there, whatever the fuck, wherever it went, they ain't like it, right? They running on now, taking Social Security, getting rid of all the social safety nets, getting rid of all that, right?
Yeah.
So that means the budget is important to you, right? So
Yeah,
how would you
voted on?
Hold on.
Yeah.
So how would you quadruple and quadruple the budget with a plan to deport people?
You don't give a fuck.
It doesn't make sense.
Right. Because that's what him and his people want. They don't care.
But that's gonna blow the budget out of the motherfucking earth.
What did he do in the last 4 years?
Blow the budget out of the earth.
He was 45. He was the 45th president in his last administration, his first administration. He added more to the deficit in 4 years. And what he did in 4 years, he added more to the deficit than 44 presidents before him combined. That means 44, and we went through all types of shit. You're talking about the Great Depression in the 20s. We're talking about the Civil Rights Movement. We're talking about we just talked about the other night, the energy crisis and during the Carter administration. We talk about the shit that went on during the Reagan administration. We're talking about 2 wars that Bush W got us into, and they did not add combined. Those presidents did not add to the deficit more than what Donald Trump did. And you think he got carte blanche now, and the motherfucking Supreme Court said he can do anything he want as long as it's in the capacity of the office or whatever? You think that motherfucker might be 9 times the motherfucker. He might add 9 times the amount of debt this time. He don't have to care. That's my only thing. Only thing he can do now, only thing he's going to do now, he's going to, one, get revenge because of bringing all these, especially if Cash Patel gets the FBI or whatever the fuck he was going up for. All of these motherfucking investigations and bringing charges on this one, that's going to cost millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to the government too. So you got this dude, where's all this money coming from? You're right. Where's he going to get all this money from?
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's why you can best believe in February, when we go back in February for this motherfucker, because there's going to be another showdown in February over the spending bill. And that's when the shit they just negotiated run out. So it's going to be a showdown. You best believe that is when they're gonna punk them motherfuckers into raising that debt ceiling. So but Joe Biden was right. Nah, that shit not happening on my watch. Let it happen on his watch. what's going to happen? They're going to raise it. He's going to borrow money from here. You ain't even going to know half the places this money coming from. And
But I think you're missing my bigger point, though. I'm just saying, in general, their party been crying for 7-10 years now about money being spent. So it's just going to be so odd that they blow the budget by doing mass deportations and tax cuts for the millionaires in the country.
Yep.
It's going to be odd.
And you said
all that money going to come out our ass.
You said the last 7 to 10 years, the motherfucking Republicans have always been crying they're the party of smaller government, less spending, no spending on whatever we have to do, no pork barrel spending, no earmarks and bills and all this old shit. That has been the Republican rallying cry forever, even before Reagan, and if you going back to Republicans before him. So yes, that has always been what they stood on. But now we have a different kind of cat. He don't give a fuck. He already got their vote. So what the fuck he care? It's the same thing that me and you, we was the first two that on this podcast that really, really brought it up, how they do poor white people that vote for them. If they get their vote and they don't give a fuck about them. This time you got a motherfucker that's going to do it to the whole party, not just a part of the party. Whereas they get they get poor white people to vote for them, thinking that they're going to get a come up, or they're going to get money in their pocket, or they're going to get this, that, and the third, and they vote against their interests every time. Now they done made everybody vote against their interests, and he don't give a fuck because he's never running for office again. And when he got the media in check, and I saw some shit today, he got the media in check, whereas theirs not going to motherfucking question him on shit. So he's gonna lie, his people gonna lie and say he did the greatest job ever. He did this, that, and the third, and you ain't never seen nothing like it. And just like it with Ronald Reagan, it's going down the drain.
Now, it's so many countries in NATO.
Yeah.
So when you think about it, you got Finland, Canada been in since 1949, Belgium been in there 1949. The newest one is Czechoslovakia. What's that over there?
Czechoslovakia. No,
the joint that Russia invaded.
No, Ukraine.
Yeah, Ukraine. They the newest ones to the joint. But the whole meaning of the joint is to get together for treaties and talk about world. For example, they're supposed to get together and talk about nuclear weapons or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Where are they at? How can we control it? You know what I'm saying? Or get together and talk about shit like Russia invading the joint. You know what I'm saying? This is what that is for. It's so the world can work together instead of everybody doing what Russia doing now. Because everybody was to do that, we will be in fuckville world. You know what I'm saying? So that's just to keep a police of the world.
That's United Nations. What NATO is basically,
I'm reading it right here.
Yeah, but basically what NATO is in the end is you fuck with one, you fuck with all. So if you fuck with even the lowest motherfucker on NATO, you fucking with every last one of us, we coming to get your ass. It's basically it's gonna come down to defense. So if you take us out, if Trump takes us out as he want to, shit, all them little small countries on there, they're sucking their ass whoop.
Now, when they hit us in 9/11, Republican president, these countries helped us.
Yep.
That's what it's for. Helped us intelligence, help us. The key thing is about having touches all around the world so we can communicate together. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we had this alliance right here made it easy to catch the fools that did it.
Yep.
You got to work from country to country with some of this shit. You got to fly through countries to go to other countries. You got to work together with this shit. Yeah. And the only way you can do it is everybody is on the same plane from the beginning first. So you can know who the bad people are as far as the world is concerned. You know what I'm saying? And Russia, China, on the outside looking in, because in Muslim countries.
Yeah. And like the shit that happened today. And this is, I believe what you're saying. This is where NATO will come in at. If dude that did the shit, they quite sure it was more than him, but the one they killed, when they started looking back in his shit and they already shut his social media down, they can track all that shit because you know once the shit in the cloud or once the shit on the web, it's there forever. And once they start doing that, you best believe them countries, them little countries that the smaller countries or all them countries, they got any motherfucking intelligence or anything, they're going to tell us. They're going to let us know.
It's help, yeah.
So if you take us out of that, the next time something happened, where are we going to get information from? You know, where is if we're attacked again, like on 9/11, who's going to help us? Yes, we are the biggest, baddest motherfuckers on the planet. Nobody has a military like us, especially from the air. But if you running up in the shit by yourself, you're not going to get nowhere. And what does that do? That leaves countries, the countries that need our protection, that leaves them vulnerable to say, for a motherfucker like China to say, so they didn't abandon y'all, but we'll look out for you for such and such and such, because you kick their missiles out and put our missiles over there now, and you got a problem, which Trump don't seem to fucking care about, because if he takes over Ukraine and China doing the shit that they doing, they gonna be the big bullies on the block. And motherfuckers gonna be like, well, you even gonna be with us or against us? And if we out of NATO, they don't have a choice. Somebody has to protect them, or they're gonna get wiped out of the earth, off the earth, or they're getting taken over by a bigger country like China, Russia, and the dumb shit North Korea be doing. So that's, as far as national security go,
Republicans are trash on national security. The worst.
And that was and I don't understand that. I don't understand it, but that was their thing. If they didn't have one thing in their pocket for years, and this started especially with Reagan. With Reagan in the shit between him and Gorbachev and the motherfucking Cold War. God, dude, if we don't have the alliances and have the ability to put shit where we got it, that motherfuckers can't get to us. That's one of the motherfucking reasons they don't want us in the Middle East, because we're close. We got shit trained on Russia. Like Russia probably got shit trained on us. But if you don't got these countries out here that help us and got intelligence, like, look, they making a move on such and such, we need to do something about this. We're going to start fighting them wars on this turf.
Bro, Republicans,
and that's not good,
are the worst on national security
I've
ever seen in my life, bro. They the worst. They don't give a fuck. 9/11 was on their watch. You got TikTok ban coming up now. They talking about releasing the ban. Yep. This shit is just over the top. That security record is trash, bro.
Yeah, from what used to be their strong suit, when motherfucking Reagan when Reagan, what was it? The Star Wars defense plan, where he was gonna put missiles in the fucking outer space. He wanted to put missiles up in outer space and shit like that. They was always the party of national security and national defense, and it was hard for the motherfucking it was hard for Democrats to win that motherfucking argument. Now, shit, in the last few years, the Democrats been winning that argument, and like you say, they've been trash on national security. That's why the shit that happened today. That's now one of your strong suits. Jump out there on national security. These motherfuckers ain't no good.
It's the same. I gotta figure out. That's another thing gonna come up when they try to do the tax cuts for the rich, mass deportation. All this money gonna be going out the door, and then the ban for the TikTok gonna be coming up. So it's gonna be a lot going on, man. These motherfuckers on their national security got to be the worst, man. They came in first time they came in. Motherfucker, Obama told them, they cleared point blank. Hey, bro, read this book right here, because they're gonna hit us. All right. He ignored the book and then hit us. Like, bro, now you banned TikTok for a reason. Y'all gonna come in and just let it. Okay. Like, bro, pay attention to the last motherfucker. What they tell you, bro, is a reason for that. Like, what the fuck? Y'all come in Oh, fuck what Biden said. Oh, fuck what Obama said. Like, come on, what are we doing? They telling you some important shit here.
But everything we do and everything that we do fucking with Republicans revolve around motherfucking national security. It always get fucked up because the two revolve around money. Just like we went over into Iraq. Who made all that fucking money? Dick Cheney and Halliburton. They fucked Iraq up and made gazillions building it back up. They don't care. Like TikTok. They don't fucking they act like TikTok. They don't think TikTok is a national security risk.
National security. I mean, bro.
Yeah. The Biden
everything that happens on Republican watch.
Yeah.
Why?
And the Biden
because they dumb as fuck.
Because what used to be their strong suit, really 9/11 switched it. But what used to be their strong suit, they now some shit on because what are they going? What it is about TikTok? It ain't about national security with them. It's about
they the
money.
Worst.
It's
Iraq.
about money.
Rumbled and booed the fool their way through Iraq like dumb fucks.
Yep.
Like, come on, bruh. You can't point to any situation that a Republican made any fucking sense with the military, bruh. National security, nope. Get hit 9/11. This nigga ain't playing with school books. Dumb fuck. Dumb fucks, bruh. Iraq. Let's go to Iraq. What the fuck Iraq got to do with nothing? 5, 10, 15 years. Obama got to get us the fuck out of there. Obama was in fucking college at the time. Like, the shit's dumb.
What? Once again, what was they doing with Iraq? They was making money.
Republicans will get people killed, bro. They'll get people killed. They'll have people poor. That's their agenda for everything. Take all the money from the poor, give it to the rich, and just let motherfuckers blow us the fuck up while you're at it. They don't give a fuck. I don't know how people can vote for these pigs. And then on top of that, they racist. Like, how can you do it?
They just did.
It's the hardest shit for me to understand.
They do it.
God, just did it. They motherfucking don't like women. It's like, how do you like these people? How can you vote for a fucking Republican, bro? Fuck. Hey, we appreciate everybody, man, that tunes in to check us out, man. We appreciate y'all a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? We ain't been to college. We ain't no motherfucking what's that called? Political scientists. None of that. Literally walking off the streets and just rapping about politics. You know what I'm saying, dog? Either you go get us right when we wrong, or agree with us, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just rapping though. You know what I'm saying? If we're wrong, then we can understand. Y'all can say, how did these dumb motherfuckers sit up there off the street talking that village? They don't know what they talking about. But you gotta tell us when we're wrong first, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, appreciate everybody, man. Like, subscribe to us for real, man.
Yeah.
Sub to us go further for us than it would for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Also, we're just trying to come up in this political game without the credentials. You know what I'm saying, dog? And we just need y'all help, you know? But we do give a different perspective on all these political joints because we come from a whole different angle. You know what I'm saying, though? Check us out, though. Give us a chance. You know what I'm saying, dog? Like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We be here almost every fucking night of the week, but definitely Tuesdays and Fridays for sure. You know what I'm saying? Friday, we're going to go do our year review, give out our awards. You know what I'm saying? The bigot of the year. You know what I'm saying? Black lady of the year. You know what I'm saying, dog? So there's a lot of awards we're going to be giving out real soon. So appreciate everybody. That's Friday, too. Come think of it. So appreciate everybody that take their time out to listen to us, man, for a minute and engage in the black debate. That's another thing we're here for. That black debate. What's good for us and what's bad for us. And let's debate it. You know what I'm saying, dog?
You ain't lying. Halliburton went over in Iraq and got broke the fuck off. Dick Cheney and Halliburton. Hey, what they did over there, shit. They came out of Iraq with generational wealth.
No bullshit, though. Hey, man, appreciate y'all a whole lot. Check us out. We will be back. We always got an attitude about something about these motherfucking crackers.
Yeah, we see y'all later on this weekend. Y'all keep tuning in, and I'm glad y'all tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. And
we're trying to get to 500 subs for the new year, but it is what it is.
Hit that subscribe button, that like, hit that like and that notification bell, and next time bring a friend. I forgot to put the link in tonight, but we'll do it the next time. And if y'all tune in again, we'll bring y'all live on the air, maybe.
Yeah, we love the black debate, the discussions, anything that help us move the ball and help the black culture, we with it. You know what I'm saying, dog? So appreciate y'all a whole lot. Black and proud. You know what I'm saying, dog? Black and proud.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? You know, we're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood, we the hood people, you know?